Today on the channel we are looking at 5 must-know Helloween riffs coming up next. Okay, so this is Halloween week at the time I'm recording this, so what better than to celebrate with those German pumpkins known as the band Helloween, one of my favorite German metal bands of all time, and probably my favorite power metal band of all time. Great riffs. We're going to check it out. All these riffs are in standard tuning. They're from the first two Keepers albums, Keeper of the Seventh Keys Part 1 and 2. So we'll take a look at 5 riffs from those 2 albums in just a sec. Before we get going, make sure you get the tab over at Patreon. You get tab and guitar profiles, and I've even included a backing track for I Want Out in case you want to play along with that. Also, I've got a free gift for you guys, 5 must-know 80s metal riffs, and there's some cool spooky stuff in that as well. Make sure and check that out down in the description. So let's get to it without further ado. Let's take a look at the riff I put at the intro, I Want Out. Now, on the recording there is a higher part than what I'm going to show you, but these 2 parts sound really nice and full together. So I'm going to show you the 2 lead parts, harmonies, and then the rhythm guitar part. So let's get going. The lower part goes like this. Okay, so there's a slight palm mute, and other than that, we're just kind of repeating a couple notes here. 10 on the B, 7 G, and then it goes 8 B, 7 G, 10 B, 7 G, and then this little line here, and that's 11, 10, 8 on the B, and back to 7 G. You could play that note here on the 11th fret B, but after doing a little experimenting, it seems a little easier to keep all these notes on the B string. So in that case, I'm just grabbing this with my pinky on 11 and moving it back 1 fret, 10, 8, and then 7 on the G. So slow. Notice you're repeating that 7th fret right at the end there. Right there. And then okay, and that's the whole thing. You just play that 4 times. Then 2 more times, and then at the end it goes like this. Okay, and that's 7th fret on the G, 10 B, 10 B, 10 high E, 13 high E, and 17 high E. And that's the little line to end it with. All right, now the higher part goes like this. Now these sounds a little more cheery. That's because this is kind of the major, the 3rd harmony, a major 3rd up. So you're kind of getting that happy sound, but it's really just in context. These 2 together are producing a 3rds harmony over a minor chord progression. Okay, so this one might be a little trickier because we're hopping over to the high E string here. You could also jump up here instead of playing 10 on the high E. You could jump to 15 on the B. It's just a little bit too much jumping around for me. So use your own judgment on that. The lick is pretty much set up the same way. Move it up 3 frets. And do the same exact thing as you did down here. But this time we're doing 13 on the B, 10 G, and then 11 also on the B. So. And then I'm jumping down to the 10th fret for the little descending line. 10 high E, 13 B, 11 B, 10 on the G. So you do that 4 times, and then the line to end it is 10 on the G, 13 B, 13 high E, 17 high E, and then 20 on the high E. Bend that up a whole step. So you get this. A little vibrato on the end there. And then the ending chords, it's just a G, F, E, C, and D power chords. And that's the whole thing, guys. I want out. Have fun with that. Alright, the next second riff we're looking at is Future World. This is also from, this is actually from the Keepers album, Part 1. I Want Out was from Part 2. This is from Part 1, Future World. Kind of a simple little riff here. It's in the key of E. It's played over mainly an E power chord there. It's got a moving chord progression underneath it, but the main riff goes like this. Okay, so it's 7 on the A, and these are muted as well, partially muted with palm muting, and it goes 7A, 9, 7, 9 on the D. So we're going to repeat that. So the third time you don't go back up to 9 on the D, so it's 7, 9, 7, 9, D. Repeat that. This third time you go so you go 9, 7, D, and then 9, 7, G, and then 9, 7, 9 on the D. So okay, great little picking work out there. Future World. Enjoy that one. Alright, this is Dr.Stein. Great, fun little tune here. Of course, about the Frankenstein story, and this is a lot of fun to play here. It's just kind of got that happy Helloween vibe to it, but it's about a scary monster. So that's kind of what they do, you know. Okay, so that's the main riff. We're starting out on 5 on the D. Give it a slight tug, slight bend, and maybe a little pinch harmonic there. Not too much. And then 7 on the A. And then you're palm muting on the 7th note. So I'm going to do the same thing on 5th fret on the A string, the D note here. Same thing on 7 on the low E, palm muting that. So one more time. So when you first go to that note on the 7th fret, you don't palm mute it the first time. Every time after that's palm muted. So like that. So it ends up being 6 palm mutes. Okay, and then we're going to go down to 3 and 2 on the A string and go and do 3 pull-offs, and then 5, 6, 7 on the power chords here. I'm playing 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, and then just playing the power chord that goes along with that D, D sharp, and E, followed by the low E muting. So now I think one guitar is just playing the E power chord muted like that. So you could go, if that sounds better to you. Okay, so here's the whole riff. Oh, the ending part, I forgot to show you that, is 3 times pull off again on 3 and 2, and then 3, 2 open, and then 3 more opens, and then a D5 power chord. Here it is one more time. Okay, that's Dr.Stein. Alright, this is the intro to Eagle Fly Free, Keeper Part 2 album. And so this one goes like this. E minor, and it starts out on the 7th fret on the A string, and play that twice. And then there's low E mixed in there. If you need the tab and Guitar Pro for this, head on over to Patreon so you can follow along a little bit easier than me just calling out the notes here. But for now, here we'll go. So the notes are. So you're gonna go 10. I'm sorry, you're gonna go 7 3 times. And then 9 10. This is on the A string. Back to 7. 10 9 7. And then we're gonna switch down here. So let's get that first part. notice the open E strings in between there. And that's just after every note, after the beginning here. You're playing a low E in between each single note. Okay, now we move down to 5 on the A. Play this. So 5 twice, 7, 9, 5, 9, 7. Notice the pattern there. Back to 5, then we return to the first one. All the way down to 7, and then power chord, C power chord, G power chord, B power chord. We'll call this D sharp power chord, and then E power chord at the 7th fret. So power chords on 3rd fret A string, 3rd fret G string, 2nd fret A string, 6th fret A string, and then 7th fret A string. Okay, here's that intro one more time. All right, Eagle Fly Free. The intro is very spooky, and it goes like this. So, kind of a diminished sounding thing here. 14, G, 16, kind of hold this down like a chord. 14 G, 16 B, 12 high E, and the picking pattern is 14, 16, 12, 16, and you just repeat that. Okay, and the chords that kick in. Okay, and then this power chord section goes like this. Alright, so what we have here is an E5 power chord, followed by a B to, let's call this A sharp. Or B flat. Let's call it B flat. B to a B flat power chord. And then up to a 2nd fret A. Little single note line. 2 on the A, 3 low E, 2 on the low E, back to the open. And that starts the riff over with the E power chord. This time we do this move. Here we have an E flat power chord to a G flat power chord. or D sharp to F sharp, depending on how you want to look at it. So the power chord itself is 1, 3, and 4 on the D, G, and B. And then move that to 4, 6, and 7 on the D, G, and B. And I'm adding that A string in there on the 1st fret and then the 4th fret here. Just to thicken it up a little bit. And that's the entire riff. When it kicks in, it adds some low E string palm muting like this. And actually, when it goes to the B flat chord, I think that is muting on that B flat chord. And then back to this run. Hold that. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Rock on.